What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to talk about Twitter violating their own rules. Today, on International Women's Day, Twitter says, "Not today, men." Basically saying, today, men, you're not allowed to speak because you are a man. And by Twitter's rules, that is targeted harassment against a group of people. That is so interesting. That is so interesting, especially just a few weeks ago when Twitter decided to speak for a woman with that Star Wars girl, Anna, when Anna made a joke about me, a friend of hers, that we both found to be very funny, yet Twitter decided, hey, we're going to decide what this woman was thinking and how this man felt about it. And we're going to ban the woman for whatever it was, 2 weeks, because that's how Twitter works. Twitter is a nonsensical trash fire. We have seen Tim Pool expose them on the Joe Rogan show. We have seen them with their bias all over the place. And now today, on International Women's Day, they decide to tell men, not today, not today. Now, am I offended by this tweet in isolation? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can say whatever you want, but the fact is that your rules are completely hypocritical and you don't follow them. The Twitter rules. Twitter's purpose is to serve the public conversation. Violence, harassment, and other similar types of behavior discourage people from expressing themselves and ultimately diminish the value of global public conversation. Our rules are to ensure that all people can participate in the public conversation freely and safety. And we get to the, I think it's abusement harassment. You may not engage in targeted harassment of someone or incite other people to do so. This includes wishing or hoping that someone experiences physical harm. They didn't say that one. Which one is? It's when you report a tweet. As a matter of fact, I did report their tweet, Anna. Actually, so Anna is streaming right now with 4 other ladies who all feel that Twitter is ridiculous and nonsensical, and they're all speaking up against this right now. So a great panel right now over on Anna's channel. But Anna talked about how report the tweet. So I went to report the tweet. Report this tweet because it says, "Not today, man. It's abusive or harmful." It directs hate against a protected category: race, religion, gender, orientation, disability. And the one I said me, and then the other I said a group of people. So you are targeting a group of people, which is men. So I reported it. And boom. I'm not going to block Twitter. I should. But so again, it's so interesting. So you look over all of this, and it's somewhere in it. They talk about the group of people, and I don't want to go through all of this right now. Anna was talking about it over on her channel. But yeah, I mean, it's just interesting how it's okay for, oh, here it is right here. You may not promote violence against, threaten, or harass other people based on race, ethnicity, national origin, let's see, sexual orientation, gender identity, religious affiliation, age, disability, or serious disease. Gender. Well, pretty sure that is gender. And that just shows the hypocrisy of Twitter, which is, I mean, this is why I hate Twitter. I'm on Twitter because it helps you stay communicated with your community, but this is why we're doing something on our website so we can create our own community over there and not worry about the trash fire that is Twitter. But again, this is absolutely ridiculous. It's nonsensical. It's laughable, and it's pretty funny. I responded to them. And I basically said what I believe everyone is saying to them, which is that right there. Shut the F up. Please shut the F up. Because nobody buys your garbage. What a trash fire. And I even saw this one too. Right here. Breaking: New York Post reporter locked out of Twitter after writing a story that outed socialist star Carlos Maza as coming from elite wealth. The story has public real estate photos of Maza's Florida waterfront palace. Isn't that interesting right there? Isn't that interesting? The victim is actually someone that comes from wealth. Look there. Look there. So hilarious. Wow. He's such a victim, isn't he, ladies and gentlemen? He is such a victim. Poor Carlos Maza. And of course, Twitter decides that they are going to ban the person that spoke out against him and exposed him. Isn't that interesting? Again, Twitter is a complete and total trash fire. It is laughable. It's pathetic. And the more people that call it out, the better. I mean, again, I can't wait to get the website up and going because I want to move away from Twitter personally. I hate Twitter. I hate engaging in it. I finally have moved away from Facebook. I don't use Facebook at all unless it's for the Messenger. I do like Messenger, but actual Facebook is terrible. And Twitter is just a complete dumpster fire. So yeah, Twitter breaking their own rules, Twitter just banning people because they're releasing stories on a pathetic hypocrite himself, Carlos Maza, banning women for a joke. It's just, it never ends. I'm hearing things that there's this really wealthy Trump supporter that's purchased a large stake in Twitter, and he really wants to run Jack Dorsey out of Twitter. I hope that happens. That will be fantastic if that is the case. Time will tell. But yeah, ultimately, what a disaster. So I will follow Anna's lead on this and just say that if you're on Twitter, you should definitely go and report this tweet. If you feel that it's just targeted harassment per Twitter rules, per the rules that they have created. Now, again, I don't care about what they're saying. What I care about is the fact that they will ban others for the same exact stuff that isn't harmful at all, yet they determine it's harmful, yet they can do it themselves. That is the problem. And this is what so many people don't seem to get that don't like me. It's that I am never offended by anything, generally speaking. I just like to flip people's logic on them. That is what I do. So when you call me out and say, oh, Jeremy was upset about this, I'm not upset about anything. I like flipping the logic. In isolation, am I offended or upset by anything Lucasfilm says or does? No. But then Lucasfilm preaches about all of this nonsensical stuff that isn't true. Diversity, representation, how they are so diverse and open to different opinions, and it's not true. It's absolutely not true. So I like to call them out on their hypocrisy. And of course, it's really fun because they can't prove me wrong because they know I'm right. They don't have Trump supporters working for them. Do they have to have Trump supporters working for them? Absolutely not. Not one bit. But they claim that they don't have a bias when they clearly do. And I like to expose that because people that are affiliated with Lucasfilm can talk about politics all day long on social media. They can say the worst things imaginable, which is totally their right. It's absolutely their right. But at the same time, they claim that they are open for discourse, and they don't have a political agenda, and they don't have a echo chamber when they clearly do. So I like to expose that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. Solo lost money. Raylos are weird. Twitter is trash, and we will talk to you later.